It's been a New York minute. Oh man, it's been forever. I'll tell you why here in a second. First, the Palmery. Whoa, Palmery, what? Where are the palms? That's crazy. Let's go check them out. They had quite the journey. They went from the Palmery to the garage to the porch over there for a while. I'm sure you saw some of my videos. To now, this little section over here that gets full sun. Full sun. Where's the sun? There it is. Look at this. They get full sun. Here they are. All right, let's dive in. First video, I think, since late March, early April, somewhere around there. But I've had a newborn in the house since March 25th, Natalia. She's doing wonderful and excellent. Keep me busy, of course, with those midnight feedings. But besides that, I've been pretty busy in the yard. Not a lot of videos lately because of that fact. My daughter keeps me very busy, of course, with everything. But I've done quite a few projects on the side when I'm able to, so we'll dive in and see what I've done. So first off, all of those Washingtonian robustas and filibustas, the ones in the Palmer you saw those videos of, have been repotted, and look at them. They look pretty darn good at this point. I think that some of them have duals in them. There's actually just 3 of them there. Big fronds too. So again, this is a combination of robustas and filibustas. I don't have any fliferas, I just don't. But as you can tell, they're loving the full sun. I give them a lot of water, of course. I did label all of them. I'm going for style points here with all the recycled Coke containers and milk jugs and whatever. And I think this is a dishwasher container. Yeah. So that's that on that level. I do have a sneaky Phoenix canariensis right here. And then down here, let's see what we got. Oh yeah, that 3-way race, that picture I posted. Oh, by the way, I'm not sure how many videos I will be able to post this summer and fall. It just depends on my schedule with my kids and whatnot. But here is the picture I posted of the 3-way race between the Sabocasierum and what's this one? The cabbage fan palm, Livistona, Decora, and Trachycarpus fortunei. Here are the 3 right here. It's hard to tell who's winning. These 4, Princeps new form. Haven't gone up yet, but they're working on it. Right there is the, oh gosh, what are those called? And of course, these 2 big ones, which we all recognize, of course, Musa bashiu and Musa sycamensis. Notice how these have nice little red tint to it. Pretty. Down below here, I believe this is a Livistona decora. And let's see, back here we got CDIP, Canary Island Date Palm, Phoenix canariensis. The ones right here are Sabocasierum, Puerto Rican hat palm. 2 lonely Mexican fan palms. Actually 3, actually 4. Those are for sure robustas. I made sure of that. Down here we have, well, you can't see them, I'll pan over here, there we go. These are actually Trachycarpus princeps new form. So I'm super excited that these ones germinated for me. I'm working on another batch, I'll show you that here in a second, but that's what we have so far for the leaders, the winners. And this one in this large pot here for its size, I guess, is a Trachycarpus nova. You've seen this one many times in my video. And I finally got it outside in the sun, and it's enjoying it. So I'll pan out again. And by the way, this one right here is doing quite well in this small little cup. So the theory of course, putting palms in, smaller pots at first, I think that theory is correct. Look at the roots, you can see through. It's doing quite well. And this was from November, which is about, oh gosh, what is it, June now? 6.5 months. Not bad. And we got a red Abyssian, not formally and officially a palm, but a tropical delight to have in your garden, of course. So we had to get one. They're on sale at Home Depot. You can't turn it down. Over here, of course, I had to get the New Zealand. We all know these if you are big on tropical plants. And a Red Star cordyline. These are very famous on the Oregon coast. So they do handle our winters quite well. So I had to get one. And also I have another cordyline back there. It's a different species. I think it's Indivisa? I can't pronounce that. I'm terrible at pronunciation, obviously. I'm sure you can tell. But that one also is doing well. All right, moving along here to the big guy. Again, you've seen him, and I mean a him because it is in fact a male. It just started to show its character this year, if you know what I mean. And it had some little pollen flowers, but those are gone. And it did just only a small portion. I'm sure in the years coming up, it'll show up more. But for now, hey, gotta start somewhere. It's doing well. I'm fertilizing and watering it a lot. I do want it to become larger. And eventually when it does, the fronds will flatten out and it'll become more of a tropical style looking palm. The canopy will flatten out, hopefully. The fronds are long because it was competing for sunlight at the nursery. So to reach that sunlight, the fronds are long. The petioles, I mean, are long. The fronds open up when they found sunlight. All right, moving on. If I don't follow my son's soccer ball, but here we go. The three palms, the tri-palms as they call them. Big guy, or I'm not sure what it is yet. Big palm, we'll just call it for now. Little sister, little brother. Again, I don't know which, but as you can tell, they're in a triangle. So as they grow, it will be nice little style in that corner once they become larger. So again, I put these in this year. This one I put in last year. I put this one in, I think, in early this year, and this one I just put in a couple weeks ago. So the triangle is completed. Distance-wise, I think it's fine. And just waiting for them to grow. I don't really use this anymore. I never really did heavily, maybe a little bit, but here are some palms in here. More for experiment. Majesty palm, don't buy, worthless. Oh yeah, this one back here, you can't see it much, but I put it behind the greenhouse. Windmill, of course. Planted it in, I think, February or March. Basically right here we have Phoenix canariensis, mainly those. Down here, I mean. And up here we have Livicella decora. And this guy right here, lonely by himself, but not really because he's got palms next to him. It's a Mexican fan palm. Again, this is more for just an experiment in here. It gets quite warm, obviously, with the sun rays just pounding this thing all summer long, which, by the way, it got to about 100 the other day, for 2 days in a row, actually. So it's summertime, it's heating up, we're feeling it. And down here is the palm seed graveyard, as you will. Seeing if I can get anything out of these guys. We'll see what happens. Everglades, palm. Yeah, not much. My Nova seeds are somewhere in there. And other ones too. I hate to waste seeds, even if I think that they're pretty much dormant, but still, I want to at least give them a chance. So I just hang on to them, put them in a warm place. Well, it's super warm. It gets very warm in here. And see what happens. Speaking of heat, I had an experiment the other day I wanted to show you guys. Let's check it out. Whew. Yeah, that's warm. In fact, so warm that it doesn't even register with the temperature gauge inside here. HH. Probably too warm for it to calculate. But these guys seem to be okay. Washingtonio robustas, Mexican fan palms. They're used to this. This is like their bread and butter right here. 124 and dry, no humidity. They love it. Crazy, huh? We'll see how hot it gets this summer, but so far it's been pretty promising. All right, moving on. Here's my pride and joy, my potted Trachycarpus fortunii, the windmeal palm. I've had this for about 5 or 6 years now, so this is a pretty special palm to me, and it finally will get itself in the ground. I'm going to put this in the front of my house. We're going to take it out of the pot. Rich from the UK has mentioned this to me before a few times. I said, Rich, I know you're right. I know you're right, but timing is everything, and it's now the time. So this is going to go in the front of the house. I'm redoing the front of my house with a bunch of cool new plants up there, and it'll go beside those. So I'm pretty excited. Maybe even today. And if I, of course, do that, I will have documentation per video on that. Yucca. Everyone's got one. Ah, this fellow. Remember him or her? We don't know yet. We'll know in about 6-7 years maybe. The ringer of that bunch back in November, the filibuster group. This one took off like crazy and continues to do so. It is outpacing any robusta, any filibusta. Look at the leaves, or fronds, I should say. I'm saying leaves. Again, don't blame me. Blame lack of sleep. Those midnight feedings of my newborn getting to me, of course. Look at these things. It's very healthy. Getting full sun. Has his own pot. Look at this. Winter circle. Couldn't be better lifestyle for this one. It's happy. Sago palm. Walmart special. 14 bucks. Not a palm, theoretically, technically, but who cares? No one cares. I don't care. It's cool looking. And kid toys everywhere. We all love summertime if you have kids. I put lights up a few weeks ago. At night, it looks spectacular. All right, moving on over here. Windmeal palm. Looking a little raggedy because I'm finally getting to trim off the taller fronds, the petioles that were trying to compete for light when it was at the nursery. So as those get clipped, it's gonna start looking more like a textbook palm. But regardless though, this would look really cool once it's in good form and it faces those lights in the back porch here. Ah, what's this? Phoenix Robellini. Got this from Florida, Costa Farms. Unfortunately, I couldn't pull apart the other offshoots here, so I was scared I was gonna basically kill the plant. I think this one I tried to take off, this one right here. Anywho, it'll just be a clump of 6 for now, which means it'll just grow a little bit slower, but that's fine. I love it. And not palm technically, but I want to show this one to you. Myers lemon tree. That's right. We grow this here in Oregon, in Portland actually, because Oregon is a very diverse state geographically and climate-wise. And this can survive our winters, but it needs a little bit of protection if it gets super cold. But they're hardy down to about 20 degrees. Hopefully this year it will produce some lemons. Trachycarpus wagnerianus. I love how it has that upside down, true like palm look. The palms will be much more stiffer than the fortunii. Just planted it this past spring. This one finally showed its face. Looking very forward to seeing this one grow. Blue Hawaii. Stay tuned. And our lonely palm out front is doing just fine. Getting that summer heat. And what do we have here? What are we germinating? Trachycarpus princeps nuform. In fact, we have one right there that is showing life. Pretty cool. Got these from Gary from China. And a pretty good batch. Actually, one over there too is showing life. Cool. And the 2025 summer Palm-Bassador is Texas Tropics, formerly known as PDX Tropical. And that's why this channel is so amazing, because you get both worlds. You get the Pacific Northwest approach and also the Southern Texas, Southeast approach to how to build a palm garden. And I will say, because of that, a lot of his old videos I do watch a lot because they relate more to me. But then again, if you live in that part of the country now and you want to see how he's growing things in the Houston area, this channel is for you. So anyway, wonderful place to go check out. I highly recommend it. Very detailed with each plant and palm. So again, kudos to Texas Tropics, and thank you for showing us some great stuff.